Hello everyone, and welcome back to CineView. For this episode, we'll be taking a look at About My Father. Yeah, I know, I was originally supposed to do Blackberry, but showtimes got messed up, and I had to cancel that one. So instead, I'll be doing this. It's directed by Lord Russo. Half of our 4 producers for this comedy consists of the Oscar-nominated filmmakers, the Whites brothers, Chris and Paul. Sebastian Maniscalco is one of the screenwriters for the film, and is also the main star, as this movie is based on his life. He portrays as himself. In this film, Sebastian is dating Ellie, an aspiring entrepreneur portrayed by Leslie Bibb. Sebastian's father, Salvo, portrayed by 2-time Oscar winner Robert De Niro, is a poor hairstylist who immigrated from Italy and goes by Italian tradition, and sometimes gets on Sebastian's nerves. And believe it or not, Ellie comes from a very wealthy family, consisting of her 2 brothers, Lucky and Doug, portrayed by Anders Holm and Brett Dyer, and her parents, Bill and Tigger, portrayed by David Rash and 5-time Emmy Award nominee Kim Cattrall. Sebastian and Ellie plan to visit Ellie's parents on the 4th of July weekend, and Ellie wanted Sebastian to bring his father along with him. Sebastian wasn't really comfortable with the idea, and he debated on it. He did inform Salvo about the vacation, and asked for a ring that Salvo got to give Sebastian so he could use it to propose to Ellie. Salvo insisted that he went along with them, and Sebastian wasn't really comfortable with it, but after quite some debating with both folks, both his father and his girlfriend, he decided he would go on the trip and bring his father with him. So Sebastian, Ellie, and Salvo all visit Ellie's family. Sebastian and Salvo would have a bit of a hard time getting used to the family, especially since they thought they were giving each other a bad time. But they would manage to get used to it after all the activities they did with the family. But at one point, however, Salvo decided to make a nice Italian meal for the family, and he did a very excellent job. His cooking was superb. The family loved his meal. They really enjoyed it. But there was one problem, however. He killed their pet peacock, in which Sebastian freaked out when he found out about it, and he did not want the family to know about it. So he and Salvo, they buried the peacock in order to ditch the evidence. Then a heated argument happened within the family, causing Ellie to go to her hiding place not wanting anyone, and Salvo to get on a plane to go back to his home. But Sebastian, he didn't want things to separate. He found his girlfriend at her hiding place. They did reconcile. And then he went to the airport to stop Salvo's plane from flying. He and Salvo reconciled. And at an event, they arrived at it. And there, Sebastian proposed to Ellie. And then they were engaged. And the whole family reconciled, and they lived happily ever after. Reviews for the movie were decent, and it's flopping at the box office. But I don't think it was that bad. It was a pretty good comedy. Although it was kind of weird that it took place on the 4th of July weekend, even though it was released on Memorial Day weekend. That was kind of weird. But it was very enjoyable. And you should watch it in theaters. The comedy was good, and for that reason, I'm going to give the film 8 stars out of 10. So that's my review on About My Father. I hope you enjoyed it. My next review is going to be the live-action remake of The Little Mermaid. And yes, we will be a part of that world, pun intended. But until then, I'll see you next time on CineView.